everybody, welcome back to another dumb theme park video. Today we're at Universal Studios Florida. We are going to be here for the last Halloween Horror Nights 34 of the season. We're going to hit all 10 houses, check out what merchandise is left after the massive 70% off sale that happens, and hopefully try some of the new food and give our final rankings on each and every house that we go through tonight. So why don't you join us on this last horrifying adventure. You ready? One last hurrah?
I'm so sad.
You crying yet?
A little.
I mean, it's only going on 4 o'clock, so we still have a lot of stay and scream to do.
We do.
We gotta do stay and scream.
Let's do one last merch haul, see if maybe the FNAF stuff went on sale.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
This is pretty much everything that's left for the Terrifier merchandise. I say it fits the theming considering we're in November now. It's just the art Christmas sweater. Also, everything besides Five Nights at Freddy's is on sale for 70% off, which isn't a surprise, but it also is a surprise. I remember when these came out back in like June, July, and people were losing their minds trying to find them. Now they're all over the stores for 70% off. But you can't find like any of the pieces for them. But you can get the things, who knows, maybe they're in the tribute store. A lot of the stuff has mainly been picked over for the sale. Really, if you weren't here Friday, Saturday, Thursday, then you're probably not getting anything that's not in a bigger size. It's mainly just smalls and extra smalls left. But we got what we wanted, but we have to go pick up our wristbands for stay and scream. We're doing stay and scream. What'd you find?
I found a screen shirt that says Tina Daddy. I also found this
Wolfman. That's cool.
That's actually real cool.
70% off, or is it all 70% off?
Then I found this 2 Wicked stuff.
Galinda?
Galinda.
I like the pink one.
I like them.
White one, you'll get dirty.
I like them.
Alright, so Sarah's in there. She's buying some Wicked stuff. I had to get out of there. It was an absolute madhouse, but there is a ton of, again, Wicked stuff. There's a couple Halloween Horror Nights merchandise items, like the Terrifier sweaters in there. Some of the UOAP merchandise items are in there. We did find the Five Nights at Freddy's, like, pizza pin thing where you can put all the mystery pins on there. But other than that, there wasn't a whole lot going on in there. It's just super crowded. And still no Five Nights at Freddy's merchandise on sale. I think that's going to go on sale maybe tomorrow, or maybe it's going to hit the yearly garage sale I have here. But anyways, let's go. We got to go get in line for some stay and scream houses. Oh, she's made it out of the store. What do we buy?
I bought.
Show the class. What were the little decisions here?
Toss toss.
Toss toss flick flick or whatever.
Toss toss. Leg.
Oh, Galinda.
Galinda.
All right, the first house we're gonna do is the WWE house for Stay and Scream. It opens at 5:15.
Guys, we just met.
So Taylor is here. Taylor, who plays Uncle Howdy, who is Bray Wyatt's brother, is here on site. We ran into him, said hello, didn't get a photo or anything, didn't want to ask. He was with Michael Aiello. But it was I'm not a fan of asking for photos of celebrities or I guess wrestlers, but it was cool to say hello and meet him and be like, hey, love your house. Tell Michael that I love his work. So that was highlight of my Horror Nights year right there. How was this run of the WWE house?
God, okay, my eyes are watering. It was the best run. At the end of the hallway was the Bean and Uncle Howdy, and then we got.
But what happened after the WWE house?
Fate has blessed me again, and I got a picture with Uncle Howdy himself
And his sister.
and his sister.
Yeah, so when we got out of the house, we were coming back up to watch the opening ceremony because we were here for Stay and Scream. And so, oh, we fixed the mic. And so we were walking past Minions and we saw Taylor and Michael Aiello and Taylor's sister, which would have been Wyndham, aka Bray Wyatt's brother and sister, who are Uncle Howdy. And even though we ran into them earlier and we said hello, I was like, this is the universe saying we need to take a photo with them. So we each got our own individual photo with them, which was so cool. They are so nice. They were so unbelievably nice. We sat there and spoke to his sister for like 10 minutes just about the house, and she told us her favorite. She told us her favorite Halloween Horror Nights house that isn't the WWE house. which was, I mean, that is, and as a big wrestling fan, I was geeking out for sure. That was awesome. I can't believe we ran into them again. It's dark out. The fog has rolled in. The opening ceremonies have started. We are heading to, where are we going? Hatchet and Chains is where we're going. That is one of my favorite houses. The goal is to do all 10 houses tonight. Is only at 15 minutes at the start of the night, but this is one of the more popular houses, so it will end up being longer. All right, we just got out of Hatchet and Chains, and I have that house ranked number 4 right now, right above Jason. I like Jason a lot, but it's kind of hard. I want to put Hatchet and Chains at 3 to kind of end the season, but I'd rather have, I think I'm going to keep Jason at 3. I think I'm going to keep Jason at 3 and keep Hatchet at 4. Up next, we're hitting one of my least favorite houses, which is the Dolls Let's Play house. It's cool, but it's not my favorite. I think I have it at 8 or 9 at the moment. I have to look on my list and see, but I think it's a, I don't know. I think they had a good idea, but I don't think they executed it too well. How would you rank Dolls?
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10?
Yeah. I love the theming in there. It's just.
You think it was just poorly executed?
Yes.
100%.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the house could have been better if instead of watching the creatures be like torn apart, we would have watched her become more and more like psychotic. If that makes
Psychotic?
sense. Yeah.
Okay. She's doing her house list.
From what
WWE.
From the 3
Number 1.
Yes.
Hatchet and Chains at number 2.
It's gonna change as we do all the houses.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I might have to retract my statement. That run through of Dolls was actually pretty good. Maybe it's because we got to hit it early on, so the scare actors were fresh and were full of energy. But that was a good run of Dolls, a good final run through of Dolls at that.
I agree.
So that wasn't.
That was my best run.
Yeah, that was the best run I think we've had all.
I was saying in my Instagram story that the doll in the bedroom scene like followed me halfway through the room.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool. So it's cool to see the scare actors are super interactive tonight. I mean, it is the final night, so they're probably going to be a little bit more interactive than normal, which is great. I'm excited to see how they are at the end of the night. But let's continue on to the next house. We are heading to El Artista. Is that where we're going?
Yes.
We're going to El Artista, my number 1 house of the year so far. Hi, Art! Woo! Brian, you finally saw Art the Clown on the bike. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to Disney World.
Woo! Our next house is going to be the Jason Universe. It's a 110-minute wait. I personally have this house sitting at number 3 on my top 10 list because it is such a great house, and I love the end with the curtain room. That is one of the best things that I think is in all the houses. Is the last scene is with the curtain room. Incredible. What's crazy is it's 8. It's going on at 8 o'clock. It's 10 till 8, I think, like that, and we're going into our 4th house right now. So we are almost halfway done with doing all the houses, but we're trying to run as many as we can right now because we are going to the last showing of Nightmare Fuel at 12:30, and we're trying to hit like Terrifier and WWE after the last Nightmare Fuel. So we're trying to kind of speed run houses at the moment. All right, so we just got out of Jason, and I have to say, I was almost hoping that it was going to be a bad run to put Hatchet and Chains in front of it on the official list, but it wasn't. The end was so good. At one point at the end, during the like curtain Jason room, I had all like 4 Jasons in one of the rooms just towering over me out of their little boo-hos. It was awesome. Oh! Don't throw that at me. Money? I don't have any. I'm broke. gosh, I need to go get a job. Well, I don't have any money. Okay, bye. Oh, God. The Toxic 20s is by far, I think it's my favorite scare zone. What do you think? I think it's my favorite. It's my favorite scare zone. It's got a good storyline.
Over the cat lady?
Yes, which is crazy because I love cats, and I thought the cat lady would be my favorite, but this is my favorite. I think the storyline is good, because at the beginning of the year I said I wouldn't like it, but this has become my favorite scare zone. The storyline is great. I love like the green goo coloring. The scare actors are super interactive around
You
here.
definitely now need to go and watch a walkthrough of the bug house.
So you said that's not the best scare zone, and then like 4 scare actors came up to you and was like, "Hi, hello." They were proving you wrong. That's what they were doing.
I would say it's tied with Cat Lady. I've had really good runs in Cat Lady.
They were proving you wrong.
Right. I got the spicy vinegar. No, not spicy. Ranch and vinegar. Here we go.
They look boring.
They're just chips.
Just chips.
Yeah.
Brian, have a chip?
It's ranch and vinegar.
Good?
Actually, not bad tonight.
Interesting? I'd give them an 8 out of 10. I wish we would have got these sooner. Not a bad snack, not gonna lie. We're passing Vulcan and it's 35 minutes. We just got out of the last Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Circus show for the year and possibly forever, which is crazy to say because it's not like it's a bad show. It's a good show. What do you...
I love that show. I cried.
Cried?
You know, for some reason, if Chris Ann's watching this, just know I love you, girl, and I'm
I
so
don't think
proud
she's
of you.
watching this.
But she could.
Nobody
or Brooke.
watches this.
Or Brooke.
Nobody watches this.
I love this show. I love Community.
It's not a bad show. It's a cool show. It's a cool show. It'll be interesting to see. My theory is that that show gets replaced next year. I don't think the Field Girls are going to come back, but it'll be interesting to see what replaces the show. Because something's going to go there. They're not just going to leave that stadium empty. The shows are a people eater. They've always been. I think next year we'll have a show of like Jack or something. All right, new plan. We're actually going to hit Fallout and Gawkin because those have dropped to 15 and 20 minutes. So we think we can hit both of those as fast as we can. And then I guess our finishing house, or at least for me and Sarah, is going to be the WWE house. And then Ryan's going to end on Terrifier, because that's his favorite house. So. All right, I just got out of Fallout, and that was probably the best run I've had all year, which is crazy to think about, considering that has been a very least favorite house of mine. But I got 2 really good scares in that house, which literally one of them took my soul out of my body. Fantastic. But we're gonna make our way to the front now. I think we're all gonna hit. Why is it so loud? I think we're all gonna try and hit our last houses of the year. Sarah and I are going to end on the WWE house. Brian, with House Obsessed, is going to, excuse you, all year long. He's going to end on Terrifier, so I will pick you guys back up here.
Which Terrifier won House of the Year.
It did win House of the Year, which was unexpected in my opinion.
And Cat Lady was the best scare
Cat Lady
show.
did win the best scare zone. I don't think it's the best scare zone. I think the Toxic 20s is a better scare zone. Last 15 minutes of Halloween Horror Nights. WWE is running at a 35-minute wait right now. I think everybody's out here trying to be last in the house. What you think?
I feel like this final run through is going to be the best run of the season.
It might be. I have a feeling that this last run, I haven't ever shed a tear in a Halloween Horror Nights house. This last one might make me have a little teardrop come out.
I mean,
as a professional wrestling fan, I think this is one of the coolest things that's ever happened at Halloween Horror Nights. Alright, we are in our final queue for Horror Nights. Look at it. They've got it all. I don't know if you can see it
Also,
here.
I love that we're ending with a house that I never thought in a million years would hit my number one.
This is the best house. This is at least one of the best houses. Everybody's got the fireflies up in line right now. This is awesome. Incredible. Awesome. Just got out of WWE for one last time. That was a really that was a great little
great
run. Yeah. They super interactive the scare actors were. In the end of the night, obviously.
And then in the final hallway, we had all of them.
Yeah, so the final hallway, if you've been in the house, you know they're supposed to come out each side, but we haven't had that since the start of the year. And tonight, they were all just standing there, high-fiving everybody at the end. It was great. It was awesome. The Fiend was at the end. Uncle Howdy came out. We started the night with that, so we knew we were going to finish with that. It was great.
My house of the year.
That was great. All right, we have walked out of Halloween Horror Nights for the last time for this season. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think's coming next year?
I'm hoping an icon.
She hopes an icon. I think it's gonna be Jack. Multiple icons, maybe.
Storyteller.
Storyteller, the director. Could be anybody. You'll never know. I will say I will give this year an 8 out of 10. Though it was a great year. A couple things I didn't like, but there was a lot of things I did like. All the houses were good in their own way, and honestly, I don't think I wouldn't have wanted to spend it any other way. It was a great year, and as always, don't forget to follow on all social medias to keep up with us and everything that we do here in the Orlando theme parks and all the news in the Orlando theme parks and future Halloween Horror Nights updates. Other than that, I will see you guys